Hello, hello. So sorry, guys. So sorry. Am I audible now? Please let me know, please. Again, I think I'm audible now. Sorry, I was on mute. Still not audible? No voice? Yes, yes. Okay. So sorry, guys. I was on mute. I wasn't knowing about it. So okay. Thank you so much, guys, for responding in the chat. So my name is Anam Khan. I'm from Let's Upgrade, one of the team member of Let's Upgrade, and I'm here just to welcome you all for the day one of React Native Bootcamp, where we will build Android apps and also like which will be valuable for your resume. You can add it to your resume and get the certificate from when this bootcamp will end on day 5. This is a 5 days bootcamp, 1 hour each day, and there is a doc link in the chat. I will go ahead with screen sharing. I think the short. Acha, 1 minute. Just so. Yeah. So I will share my screen. Wait, give me a minute. So yeah, I hope guys my screen is visible to you all also now. If not, then let me know. Is my screen visible to you all? Now it should work. I think it is working now. Yeah, it is working now. The dog link is working, the short link. And so yeah, we'll go ahead with this only now. So this is the doc where we have stored everything for you: the doc link, enrollment and attendance link, session links, and notes also we have made for you people. If you you can save it and use it for your future reference. It will be very useful for you people. So we are also using the same curriculum to teach you all. So you will be getting this is the notes for you. And for marking the attendance, here in the description box there is a one link. We call it as a one link, as from the same link you can register, mark attendance, and get the certificate on day 5, and join in our communities also. So we have Discord and WhatsApp channel. You can join us there to get the regular updates, invites, and reminders for the sessions, and many more things. We give opportunities to get internships also. So please make sure that you are joining there. And here is a mark attendance toggle beside the day one title. Click on this title. Here is a rating scale on a 0 to 10. You can rate it according to yourself how much you like the session. I will give 10 on 10 for now. And this is the feedback box. Like you can rate it, sorry, put the feedback here. Anything positive, negative, anything you can put it here. We are free. You are free, and we will surely make it right. And I will give nothing for now. Submit my attendance. After submitting the attendance, please make sure that you are reloading the page. When you reload the page, here the progress bar will increase as you mark your attendance daily. The 20% progress bar will increase. So it's loading, it's taking time. Okay, so yeah, it's loaded. So here now my 20% has increased. It will increase day by day. And to get the certificate on day 5, come to the same page. Here beside the progress bar, you will get to see generate certificate option. Get the certificate from the same page and add it to your resume. And here is the student ambassador program going on. It's a 1 month batch. Like it's a 1 month program. It's free of cost, nothing to pay, no charge, nothing. And we provide we provide you workshops, games, kahoots, and we distribute swag kits. There's a target something, we run something there. Please join us there and get to know about this ambassador program. You also get coupons also. So yeah, you can join this program. It's a 1 month program. And other than this, we have this like no postman challenge going on. Many of them knows there's a certain there's a challenge, like you need to complete the course. And by completing the course, by following all the rules and steps and everything, you get the swag kits, and also a chance to win the AirPods, smartwatch, gaming chair, gaming keyboard. Many students have won it. We have already proceeded their gifts, so you can check that all on our Instagram page. And yeah, that was all from my side. Now I will call the trainer, that is Pritish sir. Hope many all know about him. He's a trainer for today for this bootcamp, React Native bootcamp. And hi sir, hello, good evening sir.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So hope we are doing well. Is my voice audible, everyone? Just for a quick confirmation, is it audible? Yes, no?
Guys, which link is not working? Please clearly let me know.
Yes, exactly. In case you have any issues, just let us know. I and or the team will help you out. So let us know if you face any issues and all. If you have any doubts, queries. Okay.
If anyone faces the OTP issue, please put a mail on support letsupgrade.in. Our team is there to help you out and get it sorted. Both of them are not working, which is not working. I just know, shared my screen and explain everything to you all. So from my side, so it's working. But try again after some time, maybe due to heavy traffic, or everyone is opening on the same time. It's not opening, or else you can change the browser, open on incognito. Maybe it works. And for anything, we are here in the chat. Please ask the doubt. And for now, I will leave the session and over it to trainer, that is Sir Pritish Sir. So yeah, so I will take a leave here and see you. Bye bye, sir.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Thank you for giving a nice introduction. All right. So, guys, is my voice audible? Yes, no. Just for a quick confirmation. Yes, no. All right. So what I want is I want few hygiene. We will try to maintain few hygiene in the class, right? So what is that? In case you have any doubt, you can just write it. I want everyone to be active in the class. So in case you have any doubt, you just let me know in the class. Like, this is the question, this is the part you want me to repeat or ask me again. All right. Clear? If it is clear, write clear or IGT. Okay. Right. I got it. IGT in the chat. If the doubt or the concept I have explained is clear. All right. I will get more deep into it. What is the prerequisite? What is it? And we'll deep dive into it. All right. So we'll have a quick poll also right now. You need to also we'll be having few polls and all the stuff which you need to be actively participating and uh, all right. I don't know anything about React. Will I be able to understand? Yes, exactly. So what I'm telling is the class which we are starting right now and which I'll be telling you right now, this is for a very beginner, like a zero to mastering a project. Okay. So what we'll be doing is in this the day one is will be a little bit of what you can say conceptual class. We'll be learning about few of the concept and we'll be getting started. We'll learn about how to do the initial setup of the applications and all the stuff. So for that I want you guys need to have patience with you guys. So be there, be attentive and ready for the session, right? Are you guys ready? If you guys are ready, I just want you to quickly write ready in the chat. Yes, no. Yeah, if you know React, just React and all. How many of you have a quick can you give me a quick confirmation? How many of you know what is React? Okay, I can see Star God, Arun, see Nasima. All right, thank you for being active in the chat. Yes, okay, I can see one thing. Ramnik is there. No, okay. If you don't have any I'll try to explain things a bit, make it little easier. So no need to worry about it. All right, if you know it, then it's well and good. Okay. If you still have any queries, those who know, try to have patience and support the guys who those who are new to all and all. So what is like, what do you think, how many those who know, can anyone tell me what is React Native? Yes, let's see how many of you can explain. Let's see. Yes. All right, I'll be sharing the screen right now. Just be there. So what we'll be learning, I'll be sharing the screen. Just give me a minute. All right, is the screen visible to everyone? Yes. All right. So what we'll be doing? So we'll have a quick intro session which we had right now. Okay, we had the quick intro session right now. Then we'll do a quick crash on what is React Native and all. We'll learn about the setup today. We'll learn about the file folder structuring, and we'll have a basic onboard screen glimpse if the time permits. All right. Clear, everyone? If it is clear, IGT in the chat. And guys, there is a poll right here. So what I want is I want everyone to vote so that I can understand at which level at you guys are. So it will be helpful for us and for me to understand and all. All right. Let's see. Okay, 130 have. Okay, few have answered the question like easiest ways have answered the platform to build application. Cool. React.js is a library, but I do know why no React Native. Okay, no issues. Used to create mobile applications. Okay, cool. Used to develop mobile UI for both Android and iOS. Very good. It's a design library. Okay, cool. What in short, it's a what you can say, it is a JavaScript framework, okay, which is used to build the native mobile application. Okay, it uses, and more or less those who know React, it uses the same, the core principle or the core values what the React already have for the web development. It uses some of this core principle and values, and it has different native components, what you can say is APIs and all, which increases the performance of building the app and makes the user experience faster. So this is like quite a bit, you might have more a jargon kind of thing, but let's make our work a little bit easier. Okay, so it's in short, what you can understand it, we write a code in which we have a single code base. Okay, we write a single code base, and through this single code base we can develop app both for the Android and both for the Android iOS. Okay, is it clear? IGT in the chat. Yes, is it clear? If it is clear, IGT in the chat. So we'll be having a single code base. Okay, we'll be having a single code base, and through that we'll be developing app for the Android and iOS. Okay, clear? So here, what is the benefit? Like why? Then, what is more advantage or benefit of it? So let's say you are building. We have a very you have a certain project, and you have a very lesser amount of time to like build it. You have a very limited budget, or you have a very limited team. So in which you want to work more efficiently on your given time. So this is used, the benefit of using it is it saves time and it is more efficient for the developer. All right, yes, clean and clear. IGT in the chat. Okay, so it is allow us to use different kind of native components. Okay, native, it allows you to also use different native components of that Android has, some iOS has. So what is the more benefit of using those native component? The more benefit is that it enhances the performance. Okay, it enhances the performance of the building, okay, and the app. So which and also more seamless experience, user experience. It gives a good user experience because we can give a native feel, certain kind of native feel for the Android user and different kind of native feel the iOS user. Okay, the look, feel, and the experience that both of them need for the individual user base. Okay, got it. So who are currently using this React Native currently? So basically, React Native is basically used by the Meta team, developed and mostly used. And you, most of, how many of you play games? Is there anyone who are into gaming or loves playing games? Yes, anyone? Okay, yes, no, anyone those who are into gaming? Okay, if you are into gaming, then you might have heard about the app that is Discord. Okay, you might have used. So there also the team used React Native. You might have used Airbnb. They also use, or the gamers, those who play CODs and all, there also React Native is used in most of the cases. Okay, all right, so here this is all about your basic introductions. So, and then now you know who use it and all. So why you are using it and all, let's go much more deeper into it. So what is benefit? So cross platform compatibility. What you can, guys, so what happens is most of the concept what I'll be teaching you, will I'll be telling you few of the stuffs that are very necessary for your interview questions and answer while I'm explaining a particular topic. So make a note of everything, and if you are unable to understand a certain kind of jargon and you find it a little bit difficult, don't need to worry about it. You just ask me right there itself. Like, yes, this is a free 5 days program, so you do not need to worry about it. So yes, depending on project, you can choose the backend like Node.js or Django. Well, I will tell you where to use what. No need to worry about it. And any questions till now? Okay, the password incorrect thing. I think the team will help you out, or you can drop a message. All right. So let's move to the topic. Okay, one is like cross-platform compatibility. You can make app that is compatible with the Android single code base that makes your app compatible with Android and iOS. It has all the native components, which gives a better user experience. Okay, there might be a chance I will be making silly spelling mistake. If I'm making any, just let me know. Okay, and hot reloading. What is this? Have anyone of you heard about hot reloading? So basically, it gives us hot reloading kind of thing. So let you see what it is. The benefit of using this is it let you see any kind of changes you make in real time. Any kind of changes you are making in the app. It's say help you see the changes in real time. So this is interviewer might ask you about the hot reloading thing, the benefits of it. You can just tell them like this. Okay, and what in this hot reloading, one is the real time thing, and it makes the development process much more. So through this, the development process become faster and efficient. And why we should use this, one of the more benefit is like community support. Okay, it has a very since this is widely accepted and it has a very larger base. So here, any kind of issues you are having right now, you can ask in the community. There are different forums of this React Native. You can join the forum and ask those and get your doubt resolved. If you're doing any, yes, that doubt, maybe a smaller one or the bigger one, you have a lot of people right there around to help you out. Okay, and this is what any kind of a framework issues occur, or in, updates occur, they also occur at a very faster stage, and it is easy to learn. There is no much, it's this is, you need to keep in mind that it is very easy to learn. Okay, clear about its benefit and all stuff. Okay, till student ambassador, you will be getting informed at the end. Okay, please repeat hot reloading. Okay, not issues. So hot reload, Satya, yeah. So it let you see any kind of changes you make in real time in the application building process. Okay, and makes the development process faster along with it and all the stuff. Okay, through this session, what we'll be doing is, okay, yeah, this is saved. Okay, screen is not visible clearly. I don't know, guys, because I have few tabs opened here. It is visible clearly. Just what you need to do is, Shruti, try to refresh the screen and check where you're getting a better signal. And if any other one is also facing these issues, just let me know so that we can help you guys too. Okay, just try to refresh or re-switch your network and try to see it if it is working, or else I'll help you out. the ambassador program, you'll be informed. Okay, so these are the few things you need to. So for this, along with this, we will be using another add-on. Okay, so I will be sharing the website right now with you, and also this, we will use something that is expo.dev. The link the team will also share with you guys. It is also available there. Okay, we will be using Expo right here. Okay, why along while building of this app, we'll be using this Expo right here. So the link is right there. Okay, you can just hop into the link and have a look. So this basically, what is the benefit of using this Expo? Okay, so here will be why we'll use Expo while building this React Native application. It is also recommended by React Native. Okay, so it provides, by using Expo, what is one of the major benefit of using Expo. Also, I am sharing this in the docs so that you can take it as a reference. Expo and the link right here. Okay, so this is what we'll be using right here. So we will use Expo. And what is the benefit of using the Expo is it provides many tools and services. Okay, this Expo, what we'll be using right here, that is, the link is there on the screen. Okay, so the major benefit is it provides us with different uh, tools and services that simplifies the development process. Okay, this will more simplify us in the development process and help us to build the app easily than going through any other step. Okay, and also it has few more benefits. Okay, this Expo has few more benefits, like its simplicity of use. Okay, why you are using, people might ask you, simplicity of use. Okay, then here we do not by using this Expo, one more benefit is there. We do not have to worry about uh, configuration of development environment, installing the huge Android Studio application and all stuff. Okay, so this also, or the Xcode to get started, this complex thing work is also reduced. So like, do not have to worry about configuration. You can add on configuration of like dev environment. Okay, and also along with this, sorry guys, along with this, and also we do not have to worry about what you can say is dealing with the huge native dependencies. Okay, native dependencies, or what you can say is you can also add like installation of Android Studio or Xcode. Okay, we have Xcode. So tools you need is a browser for certain thing. I'll tell you. You need a VS Code. Okay, VS Code, I think everyone is aware right now. Okay, are you aware of the VS Code? Okay, for the VS Code also, I'm sharing the link right now. VS Studio, sorry. Yes, Visual Studio Code, VS Code. I'm also sharing link, guys. Do download it. I'm sharing the screen link right here of all the resources that we need, and also, guys, to download it. Okay. So this is the resources which we'll be dealing right now in the session. Okay. So VS Code you need to install the Expo. Okay. Once this is done, click on download and install all this stuff. I think this will be clear. Okay, those who have already used currently, yes, good. And also a few more benefit is there. Let's not. And also it offers pre-built component, okay, and APIs for like there are a few of the complex things for which we need those pre-built components, because otherwise it will be much more difficult for us to develop and all stuff. Okay, so for this, where we get some of the pre-built components, like what you can say is APIs for navigation to different pages and all stuff. The gesture, we have some gesture recognitions, like different gesture we use for screenshot, we use gesture for different, having control differently over the application, that we can get access to. We can get access to camera easily, we can get access to microphone and all the stuff easily. Okay, so these are the few things that technically you need to be very clear at from the very initial stage. Okay, is the Expo part clear? Why you are using Expo? Yes, no, everyone in the chat. I got it in the chat, everyone. I get in the chat, everyone. Is the Expo part clear? Yes. Okay, very good. Okay, IGT in the chat, everyone. Guys, I want you to be super active in the chat, because to and from today itself we'll be starting everything, and from the tomorrow itself will be, you'll be seeing the live code. Okay, so what I want is, I want everyone to be very clear from the day one of all of these things. Okay, so that in the development day two we can start building the very application, initial application from this day. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's move. So React Native has some similar syntax as of React JS. Okay. In the previously, what I have done is, I have asked you, have any one of you used React JS or not? So that is the important thing why I was asking. No need to worry. Every syntax I'll be telling you from the beginning. So here React Native has almost, what you can say, almost similar kind of syntax as React JS. Okay, so here few more things we need to keep in mind while coding in React Native. When coding in React Native, we will use JS. Okay, when coding in React Native, you will use JS, like React Native JS. Okay, while coding on React Native, we'll be using JS as you are using on React.js. But instead of here, what is the differences? Okay, understand those who have already used React.js, for them to comparison. So you will use a JS uh, like React.js, but instead of there, what you are doing, you are rendering different HTML element. Okay, in React.js, you are rendering different HTML paragraph, text, and all the stuff. But here we'll be rendering the native mobile components instead of rendering the uh, React Native kind of this HTML element, will be rendering the native mobile component. So for that, what I'll be doing is, I'll be giving you a glimpse of like a demo code. Okay, to understand. Okay, I'll show you a code right here. Okay, don't be like don't get upset like it will be difficult for you and all stuff, because I will be explaining you line by line everything. Okay, so that it will be very difficult, easy for you to understand. Okay, so here what I am doing is, I'm just sharing a like basic starter code. Okay, so just to get the app started. Okay, so before getting directly jumping to the app, I'm just sharing a starter code. Okay, to get started. So here, let me share it right here only. Okay, so this is the starter code. Sorry, uh, just give me a minute. And here, let me insert a starter code right here. Okay, so let me insert a starter code right here. So here you are seeing, is the code visible to everyone? So here, this I'll be explaining you line by line, because most of you, so this is a very like basic simple app. So this is a very simple app code that displays the text. So what is the working of it? It is a basic simple application that displays the text. Okay, and that is, try editing me this text. Okay, that displays this basic text. Okay, and which is centered aligned on the screen. Okay, you do not need to worry about it, like I'll be explaining you line by line. So have patience. Okay, those who are unable to understand or anything. Okay. Just give me a moment. Yeah. All right. So here the line one. Okay. The line one is import React from React. Okay. So here what we are doing right here is in the line one, we are importing the React library. Okay. In the line one, we are importing the React library, which you are seeing right now. And think React here. Okay. Those who are very new to React. Okay. So it will be helpful for you. So because if you are unable to clear in this basic concept, it will be very difficult for you to get started in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so we are importing the React library in the line one, and here think React as a toolbox. Okay, think what is React, those who are very new to it. Okay, think React as a toolbox. You are having a toolbox which is filled with different initial tools, essential tools for building a user interface. Okay, think React as a toolbox, and it has all the necessary tools for building user interface. Okay, you can think right of it. Okay, and it is like the foundation of your app. Okay, it is, you can think it as itself as a foundation of the application. So here what we are doing is, it is like importing a set of the all the carpentry tools. Okay, before starting the building of house, what you're doing, we are importing all the carpentry tools before starting the building of the house. So that is the line number one. In the line number two, we are importing two specific tools from the React Native toolbox. Okay, we are importing two basic, like you are think yourself, you are in the line number two. Uh, what we are doing is, we are importing two specific tools, that is React Native toolbox, that is text and view. Okay, uh, ANU, yeah. So hi, I will show you in VS Code. That is fine, but since this is very few of the students are very beginner right here, so I am letting them have patience. I am helping them to understand the line code line by line. Okay. From here, then we'll proceed to VS Code from the very beginning. The next thing is I will jump into the initial setup and building of the application. Okay, so till then, have patience so that we can help all those who are very beginner to understand. Those are, because since very few of you do not have any React experience, so that's I am helping those guys. Okay, so that they can also get started with you. Okay, here we have two things, that is the text and the view. Text is used to display the text on the screen. It is like a label, okay, with a label on the wall. And the view, you can think itself as a container that holds a component like a box. Okay, a box where you can put the things, or you can think it as you can think it as what you can say. Uh, yeah, it is like container, like div kind of stuff. Okay, you can think it is. So if it's like selecting here in the line, it's like a box where you can put all the things. Okay, so it's like selecting a specific tool from the toolbox, like paintbrush, canvas, to start drawing a picture. This is line number two. Okay, then let's move to the line number three, which is const your app. Okay, which is line number three, which is const your app, and this particular line. Okay, so let's understand this particular line. So we are defining a new component, that is your app. Okay, what is a component? Those who are very new, a component, make a note of it, a component is a reusable building block of a React Native app. Reusable building block of a React Native app. Then you have a constant right here. Those who know, it is a keyword for defining the constant variable. Then you have the your app. This is like the name of your component, which you can choose any name you like. There is no use of it. And this defines, okay, this is an arrow function, which is a concise way of using a function. Okay, this is a concise way of using a function. Then you have a return. Okay, guys, this part is very like essential for the interview round question. Every detail is asked line by line in the interviews. Okay, so you need to be very clear. This return, we are starting to define what our component. So here what we are doing is, inside this return, we are starting to define what our components should look like. It has a return keyword, okay, that specifies the component that should output. Okay, what should out shows that output that it defines. Okay, then you have this particular 5, 6, 7, 8. So this particular line, okay, we have a view. Okay, all these things here, what we are doing is, view is similar to as mentioned, it is similar to the division element or in HTML, but it has some added functionality for the mobile app. Okay, this differences, what is the difference between view and div, this is mostly asked. Okay, so keep in mind, view is a similar to div in HTML, but it has some added functionality for the mobile app. So here we are creating a view component and placing the text inside it. Okay, we are creating a view component and placing this text inside it. Okay, it is basically often used to create layout. Okay, this questions on view is asked. So why it is used? It is often used to create layout structure for other component. Okay, it is used, understand, it is used to create layout structure for other components. Okay, and then the most view has the different number of props. Okay, which is used to have different control over the appearance and all the stuff. Okay, and then view uses the flexbox layout. Okay, which layout the view uses, you can, when the question is asked, you can say view uses the flexbox layout by default to different to, and why it is using the flexbox layout, to have a better control over the child elements. Okay, is it clear about the view and all the stuff? Yes, no? Is it clear? Yes, no? So I will suggest you to use Expo and this series. What in the classes? If it is clear, IG it in the chat. Okay, okay, guys, guys, be super active so that I can understand if it is clear. If you want, if some of you want different kind of changes, like if you have any suggestion on the training, you can just ask me, tell me. Okay, so view is similar to div. You can just have a quick refresh, and it is often used to create different layout. So then we have this flex one, which if you know HTML CSS, it is like makes the view to expand or to fill the entire screen. Okay, for that this flex one is used, justify to this code, I want you to use it and test it, make a note of this code, take a screenshot and use it in the today's after the session, use it in the code and see what you are getting as the output. Okay, justify content center, vertically align the content center, align items is like centers the content horizontally. Okay, vertically and horizontally, for that justify content and align items are used. This is also an important questions. Text, you displays the text as very simple. Then you have the closing. We have the closing return statement right here. Okay, and the closing components right here. Then we have this export default UR. So this is like we are making this why export default UR app is used mostly. It is like making your app component available to be used in other part of our main component app. Clear? Yes, no? Is it clear? All right. We are you no, both are not same, as I have explained. Just have a quick look back, like what I have explained. Like it is like it differences in the rendering format. Okay, just have a quick look. Yeah, I have explained the code in details. If you have any specific part, if you have doubt, just let me know. Yeah, I will explain in VS. Okay, so let's complete the intro part. Then we will directly jump into the VS. Okay, so if some that is one more questions comes to most of the people, like they ask us Flutter versus React Native. So how many of you says Flutter is better, and how many of you say React Native is better? Those who already know about it. Yes, let me see how many of you are into Flutter side. If you are into Flutter side, write Flutter. If you are into React Native side, write React Native. Let's see how many of you are into it. Yes, in the chat, guys, be active. So while you are telling, I let me explain you that in depth. Okay, the Flutter and React Native side. Okay, I can see a huge yeah, in case of market opportunities in the current situation, if you ask me, I will sometimes get like biased towards sometimes React Native, but you can say market opportunities is same in both of the things, capabilities is same, but depending, some says it is gives a smoother experience and high refresh rate. So for that, some people also use Flutter in some of the cases. But if you know, one of the biggest advantages of using this, if you're into web development kind of stuff, if you are into like this mobile, not directly hard coded into mobile, but you have experience in web development, then it is sure you have experience on the JavaScript and the TypeScript part. Okay, so if you know JavaScript and have extensive knowledge of JavaScript, also React Native makes the work easier. But in terms of technical knowledge, for using Flutter, you need to have a knowledge on Dart. Okay, you need to have a additional knowledge of Dart, which makes the work much more easier and smoother experience for building the app of using this, using the Flutter and all the stuff. Okay, so for that, and even the gadgets compatibility is like mobile system, it is compatible with both mobile and system and all stuff. So that's the basic benefit of it. Okay, hi Ian. So I guess you have your answer now, you got where to use what. Okay, all right. So one more important thing what we need to have is, we are by using this, we have this major benefit of different features. So that we have different interactivity features which makes our work easier. So this is the link. I'm also opening the link right here. So there are few of the interactivity, a few of the components that is used to increase the interactivity of the application. So here you can see the example right here. Okay, so with the demonstration, let me give you a glimpse. Okay, so this is one of the touch, what we call is a touchable opacity. So here I'm showing you with a live example. So this touchable opacity, what you are seeing right here in this screen, is the screen visible to everyone? Okay, the okay, let me change the, just give me a minute, just give me a moment, let me switch the screen. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Is it visible right now, everyone? This screen. Okay. All right. If it is visible, just I want everyone to be super active and try it visible. So here we will be using touchable opacity. Okay. So this also you need to make a note of it. Okay. So why what I'm doing, the why I'm covering the technical part in the day one itself is, from the day two it will directly jump into the code. Will not go into the technical stuff. Will not go into this, will directly build the application from the like day two. Today I will give you a glance and will build a application. So what will be building? Okay, what is the major benefit of continuing this 5 day session classes? We'll be building a full-fledged application which will be having your login kind of stuff, if possible the profile picture updation kind of, you will have a scrolling kind of thing. If you have, you can will build a to-do app, or let's say any kind of navigation app at the end. We'll see. I'll have your feedback today, and from the next class, I will uh, tell you in details. Okay, so let me get deep dive into the concept right here. What is touchable opacity right here? So this touchable opacity, what you are seeing right here is, this is like a cousin to your button component. Okay, which has more room to different customization. Here you can see on clicking this particular button. Okay, it is it is like a cousin to a button with a add-on functionality. Okay, here you can see on pressing the button, you can see On click, it is becoming opaque. Opacity is decreased. It is like on, and you can see how the counter is increasing and all. It is like one of the cousin to button, and it has different kind of customization thing, kind of opacity and all stuff. On click, it is how it is changing and all. So here this is used for the counter purpose. And we have one more thing is what you can say is touchable opacity and touchable highlight. Okay, so we have one more thing, that is touchable highlight, which also will be this what happens is this allows the views, different kind of views, to respond to touch in a more unique way. Okay, it allows us to respond to different kind of touch in a winning. So like when a element is touched, the component reduces the opacity of the wrapped view. Okay, so when you touch a particular component, it reduces the opacity of the view that it is wrapped within. Okay, that it is wrapped within. So this for this like touchable highlight vision. So this, all of this I am explaining right now, because directly will be using all of this in this application which will be building. Okay, so you need to clear about what is touchable opacity. Okay, what is touchable highlight. Okay, see on click how it is like changing the opacity and all the stuff. Okay, so these are all the components. Then you have different kind of where and when to use. Okay, I'll also be telling touchable without feedback. Okay, so this element is what you can say, it is used to create element that is clickable. Okay, so it is used to create element that is clickable, but you don't have any kind of visual feedback, any of you don't have any kind of visual feedback kind of stuff. Okay, in that particular case we use, let's say in visual feedback, where you don't need is like images, basically for the images, creation of the links. Okay, and for all of this stuff, these touchable feedbacks are used. Okay, so touchable without feedback. Okay, then we have few more things. All of these are the core components of React Native. Okay, so you need to be very clear about this from the very initial stage. Okay, then we have a activity indicator. Okay, this activity indicator also will be using this. Okay, this activity indicator shows us different kind of, like say on sometimes on loading we have a spinner kind of stuff, right? We have a spinner like loading, kind of the form is loading, the page is loading. For that kind of stuff, this activity indicator is used. Okay, for this installing app, launching app, just like the loading screen kind of stuff, for that this activity indicator is used. Here you can see the list of all the loading kind of stuff that is happening right here on the screen, right hand side, for that. Then you have the button, the very basic button you might be using. Okay, this button. So this is the very basic button component you might which you might use. Okay, then we have different kind of stuff. This is a flat list. Okay, so this is also important. This flat list is also important, and why it is used. Guys, if you want me to repeat any kind of stuff and you are unable to understand, just yes, we need to run all of this code in the VS Code. Okay, so all of this will be running in the VS Code. So I will tell you how to write the code step by step. Just understand the initial concept and we'll do the very initial setup. Okay, have patience. Okay, so understand the concept, because once I start coding, I'll be using all the component, so that when I'm using this important component, so the main reason of like teaching all of this is so that when I am explaining you all of the components, it won't be very difficult for you to understand while I'm using it. Okay, so for that purpose, understand this concept first. Okay, so because from the next class, if you directly jump into the code, it will be very difficult for you to understand. Okay, the screen is shared. Okay, I hope the screen is shared and it is visible to you guys. Okay, so then we'll be using the flat list. Okay, So how to use this code? I'll be telling you. Just see the glance. So see the only the right hand side part. Okay. So if we are using what is happening? So flat lists are used to render a long list. If you have a long list of items that is needed to be scrolled efficiently. So in most of you, those who are using, you might have used the map function, right? In React. How many of you have used the map function in React? Yes, no, in the chat. Anyone who have used the map function in, just let me know. Yes, those who have used. Okay, I have used map. Okay, so it is like similar to that. Okay, function there, but it has some additional functionalities. Okay, it has some additional functionalities. What, like, uh, along with this map. Okay, like optimization, it optimizes the scroll performance and how the list items are separated one from the other. Okay, how the list items are separated one from the other. This is well maintained right here in the flat list. When to use this flat list? When you have a very larger list and you need to have a smooth scrolling and all stuff, there we use the flat list. For the small list you can use the map function. For a largest like list with a smoother scrolling, there you need to use the flat list. Okay, then here you can see a something as scroll view. Okay, all of this will be using in the project, like the app which you will be building. So be patient. Okay, and start doing it. So scroll view, as you it is like a magic box that hold multiple components, that is views, and provides the scrolling of items. So we are having so if you are having a scroll property for a div through HTML, that allows us to navigate to a list of items on a larger amount of content within the app. Okay, within or out of the app. So we use it to make sure that all users can easily explore through all of the components, basically to make it user friendly, scrolling efficient and user friendly. Okay, and one of the major thing which you need to keep in mind is safe area view. Okay, iPhone has a safe area view. Okay, Android has a safe area view. Okay, so what is the safe area view right here? The safe area view provides us a, okay, safe zone. Okay, the safe area view provide us a safe zone to render the app component. Okay, so you can, let me tell you what it does. Okay, let me tell you what it does. So okay, the screen. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why it is getting stuck. Yeah, so this safe area view, the screen is shared. Okay, the safe area view, what is happening is it is launching. So basically in the app you might have seen some app has a notch here. This camera has a notch, this like camera kind of stuff, camera icon. We have a home button, navigation button at the button. So there is a chance of some of your content getting clipped. So we are using the safe area view here. What it is doing, the providers, it provides us a safe zone to render the app content without being covered by any kind of device hardware. If there is any notch or any home screen button or any hardware implication is there, so to avoid those and to safely view all of our components clearly, we are using the safe area view. Great for devices with different screen size. If you're building app for different screen size and compatibility for that, here we use the save view. Then we have a lot of stuff. We have text, which you have discussed. We have images for displaying images. Then we have modals. Okay, this link you can go through it, learn in details. Just I gave you the quick. We have modals for different modals representing different modals and all stuff. We have, you have switch, you have status bar to for the status bar and all the stuff. Okay, So mostly everything we have covered. Image background, for this is specifically for adding any kind of background images. This is not for any kind of foreground images. This is for adding background images above, if there are any components or contents need to be represented. Okay, so we have different, we have one for the image, we have for the background image. So we have covered all these core components which we'll be using right here. So this is very important right here. So is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? CLR in the chat. Yes, clear. Yes. All right. So let's deep dive right now into the VS Code. Okay, I'm sharing the VS Code right here. Uh, just give me a minute. All right. All right. Yeah. Is the VS Code screen visible to everyone? Yes, no? No. Okay, let me share the screen again. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So this is the VS Code screen. Okay. Those who have already installed, then well and good right here. So here, once you're done, yes. All right. So here, what to do a initial setup? Okay, I have shared the Expo link. Okay, so here I am just sharing this in a, what is the command you need to write, but I am sharing an additional link which will be helpful for you to get started. So to get started, to create an app with Expo, okay, to create an app with Expo, okay. So let's say we are there in this class folder. Okay, this is the folder where you will be building your first app. Okay, to create an app with Expo, just right click, open an integrated terminal. Okay, and write npx, or what I'll do is you can just copy it from the docs. I'll be also sharing with you the docs link in the chat. Just give me a minute. Docs dot. Okay, in the chat I'm sharing you right now. Just have a quick look, and once you are done with the getting started thing, we it will help you to easily jump further in the next class. Okay, so here the link is already shared, one link, and the second link is already there in the note which I am using for today's session, right? So there, so let's deeply jump go into it. So go to the docs, there you will find the code, but here npx, okay, create app, create, this is the command, okay, create expo hyphen app and add rate latest and hit enter. Okay, in the current directory. And what is the app name? Just write the app name you want to have. Let's say I want to have my app name as let's let's upgrade app, or let's upgrade app only. I want to have it as this. Okay, you can see it is here. You can see everything is automatically getting installed right here. We have different kind of components right here, the collapsible and all the stuff, and we have all the assets right here. Automatically everything is getting installed. Okay, so this is the starter code in the VS code. After going into the VS code, just, are you clear about the command? Yes, everyone. So guys, those who are asking, do you know how many of you know how to create a folder and how to create a file in VS Code? So those who don't know, so this is the how the app look. This is used to create a folder. This is used to create a file. If you want to open a specific project folder, you can drag and drop directly to the VS Code, or you can go to file, then open folder, and you can just directly open the folder where you want to build the app or the project. Okay, is it clear? IGT in the chat. If it is clear, everyone, IGT in the chat. We'll be wrapping up in the 5 minutes. Okay. So I did in the chat if you got it. Not able to see what you are not able to see, just let me know. So the command is right here. You can see the installation process is going right here. It will take few amount of time. Okay. Once that